When it comes to two-strokes, a few of us are looking for specific characteristics of the machine. How does it deliver its power, especially in the power band? What is the low-end tractable power like? How light and nimble does it feel? What are the ergonomics and how does it handle? But most importantly, how high is the fun factor when in the revs?
I guess we'll follow him. Alright, so we're gonna go on an official trail ride. Yeah, so just because this is a 250rr does not mean it doesn't have 250 power, because this definitely does. Okay, I don't know if you guys could kind of hear me, but let's test it out. So it definitely still moves in the revs.
beta200rr. Do not let that 200cc two-stroke engine fool you. This lightweight machine packs a wallop, power comes on demand, and being in the revs definitely puts a huge smile on your face.
250i. So I got a beta200rr, which I'm very impressed with this right here. I've noticed like this one, because it's a 250, this one I feel like it revs up a little more faster. Yeah. But I kind of feel like this one has more low end, and by far, I think it feels very light, like right off your back.
Now let's talk about the beta200rr's secret weapon. Being a 200cc machine, you can definitely feel how light and nimble it is versus other traditional 250 and 300cc smokers. The Beta comes in at 213 pounds wet with no fuel added, giving it a huge advantage if you are looking for a machine to throw around. This is not a 250 TPI versus a beta200rr video, but to get to the point, it is quite obvious. The KTM 250 TPI or Husqvarna 250i is quite heavier versus the beta200rr as soon as you saddle on. As any traditional dirt bike, it has 11.6 inches of front wheel travel and 11.4 inches of rear wheel travel. But to my taste, it has a little bit too much feedback over the rocks and inputs a lot of signal through the handlebars. But I cannot speak 100% on the suspensions, since it is not spring to my weight, yet alone has proper sag, and or a revalve done to suit the terrain. Now keep in mind, I do weigh about 250 pounds with gear and water.
So this is the beta200rr. This is a 200rr. Just because this is a 200cc engine, two-stroke machine does not mean it actually lacks power. In fact, I'm actually very impressed with the beta200rr. It actually has a lot of low end. What key differences do you notice here? I've noticed like this one, because it's a 250, this one I feel like it revs up a little more faster. Yeah. But I kind of feel like this one has more low end, and by far I think it feels very light, like right off your back.
I would say single track, that's a great single track bike.
Yeah.
This bike will rip your arms off.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. I mean, for a 200 though, I thought it was going to be like, I have ridden the 150 on this one, and I thought that one was going to be similar, but it was not. No. Now this one, I'm very impressed.
It rides like a 300 almost.
Yeah. It has some serious low end.
Now my first initial thought of the 200rr was going to be lack of power, had to be in the res for it to move, and essentially no low end. And was I wrong? Do not let this 200rr fool you. It has some serious low end grunt, similar of a 300, and I am not exaggerating, and delivers like a traditional two-stroke when in the power band. I was really taken by surprise on how well the low end delivers, yet alone able to maintain its traditional two-stroke personality. But my favorite aspect of the 200rr was how the power is very predictable and delivers on signal. If you need to pop your front over slightly from an unexpected rock or root, it won't take much guessing to deliver. However, although it has plenty of low end and still revs up like a traditional two-stroke, the power is gentle and predictable versus other two-strokes.
Alright, let's try the low end here. We're gonna do first gear, like I'm riding tight single track. The clutch is very easy to maneuver, very easy. So what if you're mostly a second gear rider? That's probably what most people are kind of scared of. So this is second gear. Plenty of low end. Yeah, this has some serious low end. Second gear. It's enough to pop your front tire on the chip if you see like a rock or something. Easy to pop your front. Second gear, something happens, a surprise, oh here's a rock. Easy to pop your front. So this is definitely a first, second gear machine. So just to give you an idea, I'm also a 6-foot guy, 6'1". This 200, the ergonomics feel great to me. Even the rear brake feels great, but I love the clutch and I love the hydraulic brakes. Everything feels very smooth on this machine.
So exactly where does this shine? So when I test rode the beta200rr, it was in an area called Penrose Commons, which is around 5,800 feet elevation. Most of this area has some kind of elevation gain. However, it is not like our normal mountain single track in Colorado, where it's usually steep and around 10,000 to 13,000 feet elevation. So perhaps I will be able to test ride this on our higher elevation single track when the snow melts. But as of now, the beta200rr is incredibly versatile. It shines in slow moving technical single track, but also delivers when in the revs. If I were to pick where this machine shines due to its lightweight nimble feel and an incredible low end power delivery, it is a secret weapon for slow technical single track or even tight single track. Anyhow guys, let me know what you guys think about the beta200rr. If you guys test rode one, provide some input and feedback in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.